COVID-19 and Mpox, he's faced every challenge head-on, leading Uganda to its peace and prosperity.
The message should be, Uganda has got all that the neighbors have, and more.
This leader, President Yoweri Museveni, has ignited a new era of tourism, making conservation a priority and empowering local communities. His policies have helped transform Uganda into a model of sustainable tourism, where economic growth and environmental stewardship go hand in hand. Today, we honor President Museveni with the Ekula Sustainable Tourism Lifetime Achievement Award, recognizing his enduring dedication to Uganda's heritage, health, and prosperity. His legacy shines a beacon of responsible tourism across Africa.
When I was in cabinet, I remember the president used to give them an opportunity to hand over such awards. So I'm sure on Monday he will hand it over. The good news I have for you is that we have been in discussions at a very high level of government. Starting next financial year, you will no longer be having issues of you crying around that make tourism a priority, make tourism a priority. No, we have resolved to make tourism a priority. Tourism is part of the what we call the ATMs. That is the sectors we are going to focus on to give us a tenfold revenue for our economy. Because we want to jumpstart our economy, targeting to be having an economy of $500 billion by the year 2050. And our target is for tourism alone to be bringing in $50 billion. Last financial year, the sector brought in $1.4 billion when we are not investing in much. We are just touching a few things. I know this financial year, we gave our embassies 55 billion Uganda shillings on top of the money we gave other sectors specifically for marketing our country. The next, starting with this coming financial year, we are going to do much, much more. And our focus is going to be on marketing and branding of our country. That's where, because you've been doing it with your resources, now it's high time we came in. If we are to milk a cow, we must feed it. Otherwise, you can't just continue giving very good speeches without achieving much. So the four sectors, the ATMs we are targeting are to jumpstart our economy. We are targeting agriculture, tourism, minerals, science, technology, and innovation. And under STI, we are looking at digitization of our economy. And we believe the moment we digitize our economy, we shall make it very easy for it to be marketable. We are going to ensure we provide digital services, infrastructure, digital infrastructure in the national parks, in tourist areas, so that interconnectivity becomes an integral part of our tourists when they are visiting our country. We are going to invest more in infrastructure for tourism areas. The minister has given you a snapshot of the areas we are going to be looking at. More aerodromes, more airports, Kidepo. I was in our focus is also going to be on the sitting room of our country, which is Kampala. Because everyone who comes starts with Kampala. We cannot have a dirty Kampala. We cannot have a Kampala with potholes, and then we think people are going to appreciate our country. The moment you land in Entebbe, we must change this. And today when I was in Rusa, I challenged the leaders. You know, government, we have been punched right and center. You ignored Kampala, you ignored Kampala. But we have given a lot of money to Kampala. A lot of money to Kampala. And these are things I have off my head because I've been working on them. In 2018, we gave these guys $280 million to do roads, you know, but they've been fighting over contracts. $280 million, that's nearly 1 trillion Uganda shillings. We borrowed from ADB. We borrowed from ADB. So we are saying now you must move quickly. I've seen these roads you're seeing around the industrial area of Gorobi, that's the money. Under GKMA, Greater Kampala Metropolitan Area Infrastructure Project, we have given KCCA $514 million. We got that from the World Bank. That's around 2 trillion. So KCCA is seated in around 3 trillion. On top of that, this financial year, we gave them 180 billion. This is money already assured. This is not money which I'm telling you about next financial year, no. So it's about implementation. Really, if you have 3 trillion, why can't you change infrastructure in Kampala? In showcasing what we are as a continent, especially the Ugandan team, everyone was speaking as an ambassador for their country. There are initiatives which we reach on and we must forget our differences as a people. It's about our country. Whether you're in which religion, whether you're in which political party, Uganda remains your country. You can't go and get any other country. Even if you go and you become a citizen of a European or American country, you will be a second-class citizen in those countries. Uganda will remain your core country. So I'm very happy for the players in the tourism sector. And this concerns me. This concerns me. Honorable Minister, you need to do a lot to ensure that you reconcile. I know there are differences between UTB and the sector players. We must tackle it head on. We must tackle it head on and we address it. Because I don't know how we are going to succeed if we don't have the private sector, and also how the private sector will succeed if we can't work with the government entities. So, Honorable Minister, but the Commissioner is here for tourism and the antiquities, but I would want the major player, to see the major players here, especially from the government side. And I hope this should be a meeting ground. Thank these selfless people who have done a tremendous job over time. And I hope that one we shall give it a focus. Minister, I've given it to you as an assignment. Next time I come, I need to hear UTB being pronounced strongly here. I know there has been a challenge on utilities going to tourist sites. Honorable Minister, this is one of the areas we want you to focus on when we give you money. Ensuring that our tourists have roadside utilities, have, at least clean toilets by the road. If you're going to Windi, if you're going to Kidepo, if you're going where, those small things matter, by the way. Those small, what we call small, they matter. But importantly, if we can give you a very good budget to market our country, then we are going to have the next billionaires coming from tourism.
Tayebwa, Karimanwad, Itanya Cell, in Karamoja sub-region. So I'm a Catholic reformed districts like Otido, Moroto, and external conflicts like 100 cows or 100 people. So then our men also encourage us men to go and pray when they will lose themselves. Because now the race brings the internal conflicts. So now since Ate has come, he has given us now to be peace ambassadors. We embrace the peace and peace us from the National Camp.
Thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pearl of Africa, or a Kula Pearl of Africa Sustainable Tourism Awards.
Gentlemen, we are the Batwa from Windy Vegetable National Park, the forest gatherers. We are super excited to be here, which has skilled the Batwa women in basket weaving, through tourism sustainability. And we are happy because we are getting more exposure
to celebrate that, the uniqueness of Uganda, the uniqueness of all different kinds of people in Uganda. Right now, allow me to introduce the board chairperson, Ate Uganda. Give her a very big and beautiful round of applause with beautiful smiles.